So in this first video, we're going to be looking at how to add two 3-digit numbers, and we're going to be visiting the column method for the first time in this sequence. So we're not going to be looking at regrouping numbers, so we're going to be making it quite simple, but it's just to learn this strategy. So if we look at our first problem, we've got Richard, and Richard's got 6-digit cards. And what he's going to do, he's going to turn these 6-digit cards into two 3-digit numbers and try and use our strategies to find the answer. So the first two numbers that Richard makes are 326 and 541. So we can add these together to find the total. Now, like I said, we're going to be using the column method for this, but we're not going to worry about regrouping. We're just going to be thinking about the strategy. So my first choice here is to use my base 10, my concrete resources, to try and work out this as column method. So firstly, I've made my 326. So remembering from my place value lessons, I've got 3 hundreds, 2 tens, and 6 ones. So I've used my base 10 resources to make that number. So the next stage is, now I've made my two numbers, I've got my 326 and my 541. I'm going to add these two together. And to begin with the column method, I'm going to start with the smallest value in the place value, which is our ones. And all I need to do now is, because I've got my base 10, I'm simply going to drag these 6 ones down. And I'm going to add this one to them. And I'm going to do exactly the same with my tens. And then with my hundreds. So now I've added my 326 and my 541, and we can see that I've got 6 ones plus 1 1 gives me 7 ones, 4 tens plus 2 tens to give me 6 tens, and 5 hundreds plus 3 hundreds to give me 8 hundreds. I've got 8 hundreds, 6 tens, and 7 ones, 867. And if we wanted to do exactly the same thing in our abstract method, we can simply write it down as this: 326, add 541. I'm going to add my ones together, 6 plus 1 to give me 7. My tens, 20 plus 40 to give me 60. And 300 and 500 to give me 800. So this gives me an answer of 867. Now, before you run off and start doing the worksheet activities, what I want you to do is look at these 6 digits again. And just as Richard did, he created two 3-digit numbers. I want you to do exactly the same, and I want you to try and create two 3-digit numbers and add them together. And you've got a choice here. You can either use our model, which involved using the base 10, or alternatively, you can be using our model, which involves our abstract partitioning, to use the column method. So try either of those methods, see which ones you feel most comfortable with, and should you decide you want to give another go before you move on to the workbook, then definitely do that, and let me know how you get on.